For some reason, I think that the focus, for instance, even within our society, the focus of self-care, self-help, looking after oneself, is not. It's not expected that a woman is supposed to look after herself in that way.
Why not?
You get what I'm saying? So
She's not a person. She's a robot.
Do you agree?
No,
with
I
that?
do understand.
You don't see as much as Asian women going to gyms,
Yeah.
looking after themselves physically, and even if they do, it has to be like
Yeah.
something. The norm.
And that's
they've
because-
got to fight for it.
and that's
well,
because-
not in everyone's houses.
Yeah,
of
of
course.
course.
Not in everyone's houses, but it is within our culture.
And that's it. That's culture. There are good parts of culture, and there are parts of culture which are not good. Okay, if you don't allow your sister, your mother, the lady to seek professional help, to when they say going to a gym, there are female-only gyms as well. There are female-only swimming sessions. When you don't let her out of the house, that's not any religion. Okay, that is culture. That is bad culture, because for someone to be physically and mentally well, they need self-care, they need social life, they need friends, they need to go out, they need to go for walks, they need to do physical exercise, they need relaxation techniques, they need to have hobbies, interests, leisure activities, support network. You can't do that just sitting in your house all day. Okay, so and then why should a woman's mental health suffer because the man is not letting her to live her life, not letting her to give her any freedoms? Again, this is not any religion. This is culture. Yeah.
But as well as that, I think sometimes what happens is there's a presupposition. Like, for instance, women might not want to get involved in it. See, sometimes it's not because of, the man is not letting them. I mean,
sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes it is, but I think it's less so now. It's not as bad as it probably used to be, like, 30 years ago, right? And obviously but I think in every community there's always men trying to be fair at home. But I think from my social circles now, the people that I meet, it's never an issue. Or plenty of my friends' wives go to gym, and their sisters go to gym, and my family now, my nieces go to gym, and their moms go to. So it's like they go to, that's not. But I think that's still. What's still left in our communities is that Asian women, they're kind of happy, like, not trying to get involved themselves. You get what I'm trying to say? They're like, they just kind of take the thing, okay, now my role is to now raise the children now, and I'm not gonna look after myself.
And I think
but
that's,
they need to get out there.
So what happens, and this is again, when in the community, you see a lot of aunties, a lot of our aunties, a lot of people that we know, sisters, so forth, who've got anxiety, they've got depression, they've got low mood, they've got dementia, they've got physical illness, but they've got a lot of mental health issues. So some are suffering from low self-esteem, low mood. Some are someone's passed away, and since then they don't function. They can't do the daily responsibilities, and what's happening is we're just leaving them to it. Yeah. So my message is that when it comes to your mental health, if everything's good, then alhamdulillah, that's good. Now, what do we all need to do to make sure that our mental health and physical health is in a good place? I'm going to mention a couple of points, if that's all right.
Okay.
Because this way, it will be, and this is what counsellors talk about. We don't talk about anything, deep. This is what we talk about. So, number one, talking about your feelings. Again, there was a time, and this is for all communities, 20, 30, 40 years ago, no one talked about the emotions. Yeah. It wasn't a thing to do. People were embarrassed. People were ashamed. People thought it was a weakness. And when I talk to people every day now, when I tell them, why don't you mention this to your employer, mention it, or I don't want to be seen as weak. Okay? Now.
But the problem is, though,